फारूक फाउंडेशन ऑनलाइन स्कूल तमाम तलबा और तालिबात के लिए खुशखबरी। पाकिस्तान में पहली मर्तबा जदीद साइंस और टेक्नोलॉजी की मदद से क्लास अव्वल ता दहम ये तालीमी बोर्ड तैयार किया गया है, जिससे आप मैट्रिक तक का इम्तिहान बगैर किसी ट्यूशन पास कर सकते हैं। मजीद KPK का निसाब भी मौजूद है। हमारी तमाम वीडियोस YouTube पर मौजूद है। किसी किस्म की कोई फीस नहीं चार्ज की जाती। आप हमारे जूम प्रोग्राम में भी दाखिला ले सकते हैं। Farooq Foundation Online School.
Assalamu alaikum. Today we will be going to do the exercise of Unit 9, the Golden Age of Islam. So first of all, we will begin with the difficult words, their meaning and their use in the sentence. So the first word is empire. It means a group of countries ruled by a single person, government or country. Empire چه سلطنت دی چې هغه لاندې چې ډېر ملکونه راځي هغه کې امپایر کې او یو کس هغه والا حکمران وي. Sentence: Ottoman Empire was one of the greatest empire in the history. Word: inauguration. Meaning: the act of putting a service into an action or an occasion when this happens. دا یو داسې موقع دی چې کوم منې چې شي ولا افتتاح کوي هغه د on inauguration ویل شي. Sentence: The e-library in our school was inaugurated last year. Word: mandated. Meaning the authority given to an elected of people such as government to perform an action or to govern the country. Mandate د څه ته ویل شي چې لکه خلق یو طریقې سره چې دا کنه یو کس ته یا یو ګروپ ته چې دا کنه یو authority ورکړي چې اج دا کنه مغه زمنی یا مغه ملک باندې چې دا کنه حکومت کوي شي. The sentence is the mandate given to people should be on merit basis. Next word is unrivaled, meaning having no equal, better than any other of the same type. मतलब چې لکه تا ولا برابر څوک نه وي یا ته اټول نه مخکې وي نو هغه ته unrivaled وي. Sentence: Islamic scientists have made some unrivaled inventions in the history of science. Humanities: the study of literature, language, history or philosophy. Though are all subjects to the literature, language या history बारे क्या philosophy बारे के that all subjects the सारा की चीज़ humanities ही. Sentence: I have done my major in humanities. Word: medieval. Related to Middle Ages. It is basically the period in European history from 680 to 1500, so that is considered the Middle Ages. Sentence: Medieval period in England was considered as the darkest of times. Cartography. Meaning the science or art of making or drawing maps. د نقشې جوړونه یا د هغه ته چې د څوک نقشې هغه ته کارټوګرافي. Muslim scientists invented the method of cartography. Word: accumulated. It means to collect a large number of things over a long period of time. یو ډېرې عرصې پورې یو شی چې د ځان سره جمع کوون لکه coin collection یا داسې ټایپ ده هغه ته accumulation وي. Sentence: I have accumulated large collection of coins. Now we will move on to the next part, comprehension. So the first question is, what is the Golden Age of Islam? The Golden Age is the era in the history of Islam dated from 8th century to 13th century, during which much of the historically Islamic world was ruled by various caliphates, and science and economic development and cultural works flourished. So basically, the time from 8th century to 13th century is considered the golden age of Islam, in which there came many Islamic Muslim rulers, and that specifically that period in history is considered in which the Muslims thrived in the fields of science, and there was huge economic development, and many cultural works flourished. Who were the real founders? Golden Age اسلام ولا 8 سنچري نه 13 سنچري پورې و چې کوم کې چې دا کنه مختلف مسلم حکمران راغلیو وكده في أرسيكي كده كان ساينس ولا غكي معاشي لحاظ سره او ثقافتي لحاظ سره چې دا ټایم ډیر ښایسته و یو دې کې چې کنه ډیر کار شوی و د باندې. Next question is, who were the real founders of modern science and technology? Abbasid Caliph Harun al-Rashid inaugurated the House of Wisdom in Baghdad. During the reign of Al-Mamun, astronomical observatories were set up and the house was an unrivaled center for the study of humanities and science. So basically, when the House of Wisdom was led by Abbasid Caliph Harun al-Rashid, that was the time when science and technology started to thrive for the Muslims. And his son Al-Mamun, during his era, astronomical observatories were set up in the House of Wisdom, and so it slowly and gradually became the study, the center for scientific works and laying the base for technology. Abbasid Caliph جو هارون الرشید هغه چې د کنه هاوس اف وزډم جوړ کړی و او هغه ولزوي چې د کنه به هغه ټایم کې اسټرونامیکل سیټ اپ جوړ کړلو مغه هاوس اف وزډم کې دې طریقې سره چې د کنه یو ساينس ولا او هیومانیټیز ولا سبجیکټس کې چې د کنه ډیر کار وشو هدي نه بعد نو چې د ریل فاونډرز چې د کنه ما هو کنسیډر کیږي. What methods did the Muslim scientists proposed to store water? In the 10th century, Al-Kindi proposed a plan to dam the Nile. Many of the dams, reservoirs, and aqueducts were constructed at that time to store and give supply of water to all the people in a city. So basically, Al-Kindi proposed that they should create a dam around the Nile River, that is one of the longest rivers that pass through Egypt and all those Arabian countries. So they planned that there should be dams around it, reservoirs to store, and aqueducts to carry the water. Aqueducts are basically canals that carry the water throughout the cities, so that most of the water can be stored and supplied to all the people in the town. Al-Kindi چې ده کنه دا پلان ورکړی و چې لکه نایل چې کوم ریور ده هغې سره ډیم جوړ شي او داسې ریزروایر جوړ شي کوم کې اوبه چې ده کنه مو جمع کوو او اکویډکټ چې ده کنه کانال لکه نهر په طور چې ده کنه مو لارې جوړې کړو اوبو ته چې لکه د خلکو ته شهر کې نه چې ده کنه مشکل نه وي. Describe some of the early inventions of Muslim scientists. Some of the early inventions of Muslim scientists include algebra, optics, university, flying machine, surgery, camera, maps. So these were some of the important inventions that have made huge progress throughout the centuries, that were first made and invented by Muslim scientists. Can you name some of the famous scientists of Pakistan? Abdul Salam, Abdul Qadir Khan, Ataur Rahman, Munir Ahmad Khan, Afia Siddiqui were some of the famous scientists of Pakistan, among many other. So these are some of the famous scientists of Pakistan that have made huge contributions into our nuclear powers and in the fields of physics, in the field of medicine. So these are among many other. These are some of the important scientists of Pakistan. Do we still use a water wheel in our cities and villages? Have you seen one? Yes, I have seen water wheels used mostly in northern areas. This centuries old irrigation system is still used for raising water out of well by using a series of wooden wheels, cogs, and buckets powered by an ox moving around in a circle. So basically, this system of water wheel is still used in some of villages, basically, where there is not a proper system for water or tube well system. So they use this mechanical or irrigation system They just raise the water out of well, and with wooden wheels, they're basically the wooden wheels, and the ox moves around the well, and so wooden wheels move and they pull out water out of a well. So this is how centuries old system is still in use in many villages in Pakistan. دا مختلف چې دا کنه دا واټر ویل ولا سیستم چې دا اوسم استعمالي کلو کې کنه لکه دا کوی سارا چې دا کنه کوی مناسه کې وډن ویل جوړ کړی لرګي ولا سه پای هوندي او سره مختلف بلټین یا هاي کړي اچي اهینا اسخه چې دا چې کوی نه تویږي نو ویل تویږي دې طریقې سره کوی نو براباسي نو دا میتھډ چې د کنه نن سبا کلو کې اوسم استعماليږي. The next question is fill in the missing words to complete the closed paragraph. Muslim engineers also perfected the water wheel and built underground water channels some 50 feet underground. The underground channels had manholes opening from the street so that they could be cleaned and repaired. Syrian water wheel is still working. Next question is state whether the following statements are true or false. Muslims translated most of the scientific works of antiquity into Arabic. True. The scientific achievements made by Muslims led to the naming of this period as the Islamic Golden Age. True. Europeans used water wheels to bring water up from the canals and reservoirs. False. Muslim scholars did not do much work in the field of astronomy. False. Basically, the astronomical observatories were first set by Muslim, by the ruler of Al-Mamun. He set up the astronomical observatories that led into the flourishing of knowledge in the field of astronomy. Now we will move on to the next part, vocabulary. Find the meaning of the following words from the dictionary and identify the part of speech of the word through abbreviation used. So the first word is technology. It is a noun, which means automation or machinery. Invention. It is also a noun, which means creation or do. Next word is discovered. Discovered, so the ed here, discover is basically a verb, so it means to find something. Carried, it is also a verb, which means to transfer. Reservoir, it is a noun, which is a storage place or a storage tank kind of thing. Next question is consult a thesaurus and find out the synonyms. So the first word is heat, which means hotness. Fact, which means truth. Knowledge, which means awareness. Storage means depository. Various means numerous. Plan means a scheme or any idea. Next is pick out all the proper nouns in the lesson. So first of all, we will now get to know what is proper noun. A proper noun is the name of a particular person, place, organization, or thing, which is used, it's for a specific name. For example, I'm quoting all these examples from this chapter. So the first one is Islam, Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Medina, Syria, China, India, North Africa, Spain, Harun al-Rashid, House of Wisdom, Baghdad, Arabic, Al-Mamun, Quran, Al-Kindi, Nile, Abbasid Caliphate, Mongol. So these were some of the names of countries, name of people, language or religion. So these are specific names, that's why these are considered as proper nouns. So the next question is read the lesson again, find out the causes and effects in the lesson. One has been done, write 2 more causes and effects. So basically we have to find a paragraph or a sentence which states the cause, and what is the in basically in cause there is a problem discussed, or there is any idea discussed, in which we have to show the effect after that event, what is its effect. So for example, the first one is the dry and harsh environment of much of the Muslim lands made the collection, transportation, and storage of water important. So this is a problem. You know, this is a cause for which the effect is, well, to solve this problem. There was effect that many dams and reservoirs and aqueducts were constructed. So this was basically a cause, and so this is its effect. So another example is for Muslims to thrive in the field of science, it was important to understand all the work. So all of the major this is a cause. So the effect was that all of the major world's classic knowledge was translated into Arabic language. Another example is Islamic artists are forbidden from using the human figures in religious art. So this is a cause for which the effect is, so they developed the style of geometric shapes and patterns that were used to decorate masjids. So as you have got the idea how cause and effect relationship works in a sentence, in a paragraph, that first the cause is stated, and for its basically the solution of it is considered its effect. Now we will begin with the grammar part. So long and short vowel sounds. In fact, the short vowel sound is when, like for example, A has two different sounds. One has short vowel sound and one has long vowel sound. And the first word is fat. So here A is not pronounced very long. You know, it's a fat. But here it's bale. The A is extended, so that's why it is considered as a long vowel. E. Here E is pronounced as wet, but here wheat. So as you can see the comparison between short vowel sound and long vowel sound. I. Win. Here I is like win, but here die. So you can see how it has prolonged, the sound of I has been prolonged. Oh, it's boat. It's boat. So there's also a difference. You. Here it is pronounced as cup. But here it is pronounced as blue. So it is also prolonged. So the different pronunciation of a single alphabet can of the vowel can create the difference between how it is pronounced as short vowel sound or whether as a long vowel sound. So the next part is determine if the bold vowel sound inside each word is a short or long vowel sound. So basically all these words, alphabets that are in bold form, so we have to identify whether it is a short, it gives a short vowel sound or it gives a long vowel sound. So here the short vowel sound includes a short vowel sound is basically when a vowel makes the sound of a particular letter, then it is a short sound. So if it's just making a sound of a letter, then we consider it as a short vowel sound. For example, in that last table, the example is bat, cart, pot, sea, evil, hint, pod, hop, sun, butter. So these are examples of short vowel sound. Long vowel sound. When the vowel makes sounds like the letter's name, then it makes a long sound. For example, game, lame, fall, carve, seize, into, mine, program. So here we can see that the letter, all these vowel sounds are producing a long sound. It is basically producing the sound as if it's letter's name. So that's why it is considered the long vowel sound. So the next part is of tenses. As you have learned earlier, tense can be in the present, past, or future. The verb form can be simple, continuous, perfect, or perfect continuous. So basically, there are three types of tenses: present, past, or future. And the verb used in those sentences can be in the form of simple, in form of continuous, in form of perfect, or a combination of both perfect, continuous. Study the tables showing the different tenses of the verb walk. For example, here the example of verb walk is taken. So for example, in a simple tense, simple past, it is used as I walked. Simple present, I walk. Simple future, I shall walk. In past continuous, it is used as I was walking. Present continuous, I am walking. Future continuous, I shall be walking. Or in past perfect, it's not used, it is just in present perfect, I have walked. But in past perfect, it can be used as I had walked. So filling the blanks with the tense of the verb stated in the brackets. So first is he speak. So it is shown that we have to convert into simple past. So he spoke well yesterday. I forget. So forget we have to change it in present perfect. So I have forgotten all about it. It rained. We have to change rain into present continuous tense so we will use that as it is raining now. As with continuous form, ing is necessary. I carry. Carry we have to change carry into simple future tense. I shall carry an umbrella. I see. We have to convert see into simple past. So I will use as I saw her 10 years ago. So that's how we can change the verb into other forms based on whether we have to write it in the past, we have present or future, and in what form, simple, perfect, or continuous. So the first tense is present perfect tense. Action started in the past and that is still continuing in the present. So that is what present perfect tense means. So that the action which starts in the past still continues in the present. For example, they haven't lived here for years. Have you played the piano since you were a child? So these are some of the examples of present perfect tense. It is also used when the time period referred to has not finished. If a certain period has, if certain time period has started, it is not ended yet. For example, we can say that I have worked hard this week. It has rained a lot this year. Present perfect tense च kana ad wo तरीकों से इस्तेमाली भी लका यू action च kana आशुकुम past के शुरू शवे भी आ ओस present किम च kana जाई भी सही शो وبل them अगर किसी ده كان لك قصدك examples ورکړي چې they haven't lived for years here for years لکه دا دوه کلونو کې د زین د پته شوی مطلب پهله بن پتی کې د اوسن نه پتی کېږي نو آ کار چې دا اوسه روان ده دې طریقې سره یو بل دویم ریزن چې دا when the time period referred to has not finished که یو مو یو ارسه ولا خبره کوو کنه نو ارسه اوسن نوي ختم لکه هغه کې کار نوي یا لکه څنګه I have worked hard this week یا it has rained a lot this year. So the present perfect tense can also be used for another reasons when actions repeated in unspecified period between the past and now. For example, they have seen that film 6 times. She has visited them frequently. So basically the time is not specified here, but we are still we are mentioning something that has been continued from past to the present. And next reason is actions completed in the very recent past, like just very recent past. Have you just finished the work? I have just eaten. So recently if something has been finished, we can also use it as a present perfect tense when the precise time of action is not important or not known. For example, someone has eaten my soup. She studied Japanese, Russian, and English. the present perfect tense چې دا کنه علم استعمالي دی شي لکه چې یو موږ ته یو ارسه یو شی بری کې پته نه وي چې دا کله شروع او سپورې ده نو هغه ټایم کې لکه چې they have seen that film 6 times لکه د سنټنس کې چې لکه هو فلم چې دا شپږ ځل کتل دا یو فلم نو موږ ته نشته پته چې کله کله کتل ده نو داسې کې actions completed in very recent past کن اوس نږدو ټایم کې چې دا کنه چا یو کار کړی وي نو عام منشن کوي شو هغې نه علاوه که موږ ته چې دا کنه یو چا والا یو اکشن بری کې پته نه وي یا هغه نه وي پته نو علم مو یوز کوي شو. Put the verbs into correct form, present perfect tense. So now as we have studied the different reasons, so now we will be mentioning them here. I not work. So we have to change this not and work into present perfect tense. Like I haven't worked today. We buy. So we with we use have because it's a plural. With plural we use have and with singular we use has. So by we have bought a new lamp. We haven't planned our holiday yet. Where have you been? He has written 5 letters. She hasn't seen him for a long time. So as you can see, we have used the different use of have and has with plural words including I, or we use have, and with singular word like he, she, it, we use has. And we can also change it into third form. In present perfect tense the verb is in third form, so we also worked, bought, planned, written, or seen. We have used them in the verb form is used in a past sentence. So I hope you have got the idea about how all these tenses work, and if you have any question, drop in the comment section, and see you in the next video.